So today, Sydney, we're going to learn about the distributive property. Do you know what the distributive property does?
No.
Okay, the distributive property is when we take one number and we want to multiply it by the sum of the two numbers that's in our parentheses. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do when we use the distributive property is we're going to separate it out, and we're going to say n is multiplied by the first number, which is n. We carry down our subtraction, and then n is going to be multiplied by our second number, which is 9. So we multiply n times n, that gives us n squared, and we multiply n times 9, that gives us 9n, and we carry down our subtraction. So when we use the distributive property, our answer is an equivalent expression to the first problem that we see. So you try the second one. Okay, so can you tell me what you did?
I did negative 2 times x, which is negative 2x, plus negative 2 times y, which is negative 2y.
Negative 2y. So do you agree that this is an equivalent equation to what we started with?
Yeah.
Okay. So down here we're going to take 3n times the 2n. Do you know what the number is in front of the variable? Do you know what that's called?
No.
It's a coefficient. So when we multiply a coefficient in a variable to another coefficient in a variable, you multiply your two coefficients together, and then you multiply your two variables together. So you try multiplying the two coefficients together.
So you do 3 times 2,
Do 3 times 2.
which is 6.
And then you would do, what would you do with your n's?
There's 2 n's, so you do n squared.
N squared, very good. Then go ahead and carry down your plus like you did before.
And so it would be 3n plus 4.
3
times 4.
Yeah, 3n times 4, very
So
good.
3 times 4 is 12. So it would be 12n.
Very good. Okay, so what is your equivalent expression?
6n squared plus 12n.
Very good. Okay, so here are some problems that we worked out, and let's see if you can put them in order and have the original problem, what your second step would be, and what your answer would look like.
Okay. So that would be our first one.
Okay, that would be your original problem. Okay.
And then that would be after you write it out, and that would be your answer.
Okay, so can you tell me again what the distributive property does for us?
I guess.
You can look in the book if you need to.
For the short, it can be used to find the product of a number and the sum or difference.
Very good. Thank you, Sydney.